We're going to have our borders nice and strong. We're going to build the wall.
Build a wall.
Going to build a wall. I'm going to build a wall, and Mexico's going to pay for it, right?
Calderon, former president, Calderon said Mexico will not pay for the wall. Could we have your comment? I said, yes. The wall just got 10 feet higher.
We have a tremendous deficit. We have a trade deficit with Mexico. They'll pay for the wall. They'll be very happy about it. Believe me, I'll talk to them.
This is going to be a wall. This isn't one of those deals where they jump over it. They go to Home Depot, buy a ladder, jump over the wall. This is a Trump wall.
We're going to do the wall, and by the way, who's going to pay for the wall? Mexico's going to pay for
Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall.
The fundamental constitutional protection of due process and equal protection embodied in our Constitution and Bill of Rights apply to every person regardless of immigration status.
Out of the 12 million undocumented immigrants in the U.S., roughly 400,000 are forced to leave the country every year.
Federal immigration enforcement policies, including border enforcement measures by Customs and Border Protection, have led to an increase in racial profiling, border killings, and denial of due process rights. Immigrant workers are often abused, exploited, and have become scapegoats and victims of racism and stereotyping.
All right, 10-4, let's move in. Can I talk to you for a second? It's the police. Show me your hands. Take your hands out of your pocket, all right? We're with U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. We're here today because we're going to take you into custody to put you into deportation proceedings based on your criminal record, okay?
Wow.
Okay.
Do you sometimes feel guilty?
Well, I'm not sure that guilt is the word that I would use for it. I definitely feel an emotion sometimes when people become upset because I can understand their desire to stay in the United States.
The U.S. spends about $23,000 per illegal immigrant they choose to deport.
Numerous international human rights documents firmly establish the principle that no human being can be called illegal or outside the protection of law. Yet, despite the clearly established principle that discrimination and abuse based on immigration status are violations of human rights, U.S. government policies continue to sanction human rights violations against migrants and immigrants.
Being a citizen or a permanent resident, what does it mean to you?
It means hope and faith for my career, my life, and what I want in life. You're writing your own script to your life the way you want it. You know, it's kind of like you're given the opportunity to become a writer and illustrate your book the way you want it.
For this part of the interview, we have decided to also interview an immigration lawyer. Her name is Ileana Olguin. She is a partner at Armendariz and Olguin Law Firm. And she has been working with immigrants and immigration law for many years now. The first question I asked her was, what is the foundation to most of the cases that you have won? This was her response.
Of most of the cases that I've won?
Yeah.
It would have to be family ties to the United States. So the more ties that people have, such as U.S. citizen children or a spouse or parents, the more family ties to the U.S. as a general matter, the stronger their case is going to be and the more likely that we are to win it.
We also asked about the cases that she has lost. This was her response.
The lost cases, so the most common reason that cases are lost are because of criminal convictions. So people have certain criminal convictions that make them deportable from the U.S. And of course, the more serious the criminal conviction, the harder it's going to be to win their case. But by far, most cases that are lost are as a result of criminal history.
When asked what was the reason why most immigrants came to the U.S., she said that it was because they were seeking a better lifestyle.
So the reason that most of the undocumented immigrants that I have contact with, the most common reason that they've come to the U.S. is to seek a better life, for economic opportunities, for better opportunities for their children. So most people come to work. A lot of them send money back home to their families that they may have back in their hometowns. Most of them do, as a matter of fact. But most of them come to work to seek a better life for themselves, better opportunities for their children.
From which country does the U.S. receive the most illegal immigrants?
Well, so we have immigrants from all over the world, but probably the most is going to be from Mexico, simply because of the proximity to the U.S. I can't tell you the exact percentage, but most undocumented immigrants, the majority, are from Mexico.
As far as to getting help or want to be involved in the cause, you can begin by reaching out at the local level.